Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Master of Orion Conquer the Stars in our Trilarian Trickery series. I had a few of you ask me on the last episode to go in and customize my ships. And I appreciate that because when I went to just kind of take a look and see what else I could do, I realized the auto upgrade system, which I apparently trust way too much, has not put frickin' battle pods on my battleship blueprint. So yes, we are absolutely going to upgrade my ships. Again, the upgrades at this point are really expensive, but yeah, just battle pods alone, look how much more room I have now to add more stuff to the battleship. I mean, good God. All right, so we're going to add a reinforced hull as well. Now, there's no missiles, so I don't need the Dauntless Guidance System, and I don't need fast missile racks. Shield capacitor, I could do, but it's a little bit, it adds a little bit more than the heavy armor does. So I feel like we get a defensive bonus both ways, but we get a little more room on the ship to add more stuff. So that's that. I will say the game's auto upgrade system is very good about making sure I have the latest engines and armor and targeting computer, etc., and shields. But this is where I now have room to do a lot more upgrading. So someone had suggested creating bombing ships as well. I'm going to hold off on that for now just because even when I'm in solo playthrough, playing that way just annoys the living crap out of me. Just being completely honest with you. I like ships that can do both things. And so far against the Meklar, I haven't really had an issue. So I might put my foot in my mouth. Maybe. We'll see. But let me have a look here at what else I can add. I can actually add more bombs, but I'm not going to do that. I think their current bombing capacity is fine. So let's see, fusion beams do... I'm looking at the stats of each thing as I think about upgrading. This is a forward-facing 5 damage weapon versus an all-facing 30. More phasers would be the best thing. So we've got a lot of forward-facing weapons that are powerful. Wow, lots of phasers. Holy crap. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's add 2 more in this forward-facing category there. Fusion beam. You can hold off. So, I wonder if these fusion beams are part of what's used for point defense. I don't know, because just... Maybe there's actually a point defense system. Hang on. Again, I'm terrible about customizing my ships. I admit that. That's not something I've ever really focused a lot of time on. So I'm not sure like exactly how point defense customization works. Like if there's a way to improve, the ship's ability to shoot down missiles that are coming towards them. Because I see it happen. I know it happens, but I don't know which weapons do it. Yeah, I'm just going to add more phasers all around. Yeah, this is going to make this ship a lot more expensive. Wow. It's actually not... Holy crap. This is surprising. I'm going to go ahead and add more bombs. I was not aware that I was going to be able to have that many more phasers. No wonder people were telling me to customize my ships. Holy crap. Let's see. Fusion beam. Well, is there anything I'd rather have than a fusion beam? Let's look. Fusion beam is one of the latest technologies. 7 production cost. Takes up 13.5 space. Versus a graviton cannon. Huh. Which takes up 8 space. The graviton cannon kind of seems like it would be a lot better to have in place than the fusion beams. Just saying. And I actually have 2 different slots. I've got 7 forward-facing fusion beams here and 3 forward-facing fusion beams here. Tell you what, let me take these out. Now we're going to maybe have just 8 here, so we have a nice round number. And then let's add some graviton cannons. Right? There it is. All right. So now the attack power on the battleship is much better. Save. So you guys can comment and tell me if you have any suggestions there, because I'm totally open to them as far as customizing better. I'm terrible about it. I know I am. I've been playing my last bromance series that I did with Mal. If you missed this, I literally, actually a lot of you missed it because a lot of you are new to the channel. I played through most of the game without having battle pods on some of my biggest ships, and there was this moment where I realized it, and I told Mal, and there was this long pause of derision and hate. It was good times. All right, so the cruiser has had battle pods added to it. So this, I get the sense I'm not going to be able to customize as much unless I just do away with the fusion beam again here, which I kind of want to do. I like the graviton cannon more. Yeah, see, now I have... See... Yeah, I'm glad I'm messing with these things, because it's definitely adding attack power to these ships. And then I have my destroyers, which... Are these fusion beams too? Why does the game love fusion beams so much? They don't do... Maybe they have a really fast cooldown, so that's why the game adds them so liberally, but like, don't add so many fusion beams that you're not adding these other awesome weapons. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now. I feel like that's more than enough. We can upgrade that cruiser. That's taken care of right now. And now let's go through our notifications and see what we have to do. Palladium Prime is grown. Okay, that's good. MRN3 is grown. I might have gone through these. I just loaded the game up, so if these are old notifications that you just saw me go through, I apologize. All right, next game, or next turn, rather. God, it has been a crazy, crazy week for me. If I commentate like an idiot, I'm sorry. Middle of December in my line of work is not one where sleep is common. So, all right, pirate fleet detected near Terracus. Is that so? A new pirate base has cropped up. That was fast. That was kind of annoyingly fast, to be honest with you. Well, all right, so we've got this small fleet here. Let's pay a visit to Meklon and go ahead and knock them out. We'll take command. This is going to be a relatively big battle. So glorious. Love watching a bunch of ships jump in. And also, I like the... I think the aesthetic of the Trilarian ships overall is quite nice. I enjoy it. All right, another battle station with some ships in the back. So this is... They might do some damage to this cruiser here before we knock out that station. Yep. That, not cruiser, but battleship. All right, never mind. We're good. All right, here come those two frigates. All right, I think my battleship will survive. The frigates are definitely dead. He was like trying to find a way out from between all my ships. Oh, sucks to be you, buddy. I have to say the camera controls in this current iteration of the real-time battles are not great. Alright, so that's that. And now let's blow the crap out of... Oh, they have a planetary shield, so this is going to take a while to bomb. I also have had people suggest that I do actually conquer planets, as opposed to, well, not conquering them. And evidently there's... Somebody said something about technology spoils, and this is where I'm going to be a complete noob, not just new to the Revenge of Antares content, because I mentioned, again, let me just throw this disclaimer down. In the first episode of this series, I haven't played Master of Orion in a while, so there's going to be noobish moments, but I mean, somebody said something again about tech spoils, and I'm like, is that something I haven't known about for the entire time I've had this game? Because I didn't realize that there was some bonus, aside from, of course, having a colony that's built and has population on it, which is a bonus in one way. I didn't realize that that's something that you could get if you invaded planets instead. So if that's the case, then the next race that I fight against, I may have to include some troop transports and try it that way and experiment. Which would be some nice variety for the series as well. We're going to stay the course with the Meklar. I'm just going to destroy their colonies as much as I can. But it's good to know that there might be some more benefits to invading than I thought. Missile base on main prime. I kind of want to terraform it again. It's going to take 20 turns, but maybe not right away. Let's go ahead and go for the robo-miners, maybe. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. A fleet needs orders. Oh, yes. Can I upgrade you? Nope. See, that's going to be the downside, is that now that I've built a bunch of ships without the customized blueprints that I made, again, these exorbitant upgrade costs are going to be really, really prohibitive when it comes to actually using the new blueprints that I've just spent the first part of the episode designing, or that I spent the first part of the episode designing before I jumped into other things. All right, so that pirate fleet is heading for me. Axel has leveled up. We'll confirm that. Very good. Vigare 3 has grown. Let's have a look at where that pop is. That's fine by me. Threatening fleet detected. Yes, I know, but it's not going to last long against my station, so we're fine. Pollution processor completed at Ursulus 4. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Hang on. Hang on. This is a battleship. Looking at my construction queue. You, stop. Where is... Alright, advanced government. I'm going to hold off on building that colony ship because I mentioned last episode, or maybe the one before that, that I wanted to wait until I had advanced colony ships, and then I started building a new colony ship anyway. Because I kind of wanted to have one right away. But, okay, we have pollution building up on this planet. That's not going to be good. But if... Oh, we have the recyclotron building right now, so that'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to double check on that. So it's really just the one colony ship that was problematic. All right. Let's go ahead and... They have a new missile base. That's kind of annoying. There we go. All right, a little bit more damage to the colony. We are almost at 300 turns in, which is nuts. Neutron collider completed. All right, so this planet's going to build things a little bit faster now. Let's go ahead and put... Well, no, we're going to wait. I want to have population and research there. All right, in one turn, we will have access to advanced colony ships. Let's drop some more bombs. All right, so at this point, we're starting to do serious damage to the Meklar. All right, Emarin 4 has a new population. We'll leave that there. That's a relatively new planet. Battle station completed. Good. So we're starting to get more command points, finally. And now we have access to advanced colony ships. So let's go to our tech tree and pick out a new research. Supergravity would give us better torpedoes, and it would give us any amount of torpedoes in the same space. The warp dissipator creates a system-wide interference field, preventing enemy ship from entering hyperspace, preventing retreat from combat or the use of FTL jump technology. Ooh, that's cold. We can go ahead and put that in. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and start building those advanced colony ships on some of our other worlds. 18 turns. Good God. That's a long time. $17 turns. All right, that's going to take a while to build those. I did not realize that. Okay, so maybe a couple more turns and that bombardment will be complete. And that's their capital. I have to say, I'm surprised that the Meklar haven't thrown a bigger fleet at me. I realized that, I kind of moved in and I was keeping my ships together and I was being cautious and I wasn't splitting them up and attacking multiple planets at once. And that's because in the past, usually when I've kind of... Hold that thought.
And now the state of the galaxy. The census rankings of Empire populations.
Wow. Klakon are ridiculously populated. All right, Empire credits? Sure, confirm. Okay, what's the best thing to do here? This is a barren planet. We probably need to terraform this, don't we? Let's go ahead and build government support so we have that in place. And then let's terraform. Let's get this planet improved up from its basic status, because then we can make it into a tundra world, and then we might just be able to upgrade it to an ocean world. Just right away. Okay, so if we're lucky, next turn, we've got a pretty nice income at this point. 50 billion credits per turn. What are you guys doing? So this pirate fleet is just hanging out. Are you going to attack my... Okay, there we go. Just auto-resolve it. Bye-bye. Good night. Alright, so this should be it. There it is. Alright, so Meklon... actually, that was Meklon 2, but that was their homeworld. That was their... It's strange. Meklon Prime seems like it would be their homeworld, but Meklon Prime is a colony. Meklon 2 was their main planet, so we've annihilated that, and we're going to head to Obaka. But anyway, as I was saying, the reason I was kind of keeping my ships together and not splitting them up is that typically when I go on a blind attack, which, let's face it, that was a blind attack. I did nothing to kind of say, well, let me see where their ships are before I attack them. I just said, I'm really close to their capital world, so I'm just going to jump in now and hit them hard. And as a result of that, many, many times in the past, as a result of that kind of a strategy, I have had a relatively large fleet jump out of nowhere, and just eviscerate me, or at least set me back a little bit and do a lot of damage. So that's why I was being a little bit more cautious, but now, again, I'm surprised because there's nothing of the sort, which is nice. I can't complain, but it's strange. All right, so let's go ahead and build more advanced colony ships. And let's move on to Meklon Prime. This should be a little bit faster. Yes. So that colony is mostly gone. And another battle station's been completed, which is great. That's going to keep moving our command points upward. By the way, if you're new to Master of Orion and you're learning from watching this series, one thing I will point out, remember a few episodes back when I was surprised that my command point boost did not improve my command points as much? That's because the tooltip doesn't spell it out exactly, and I could swear that there was a time in Master of Orion when it worked the way that I expected it to work. But now the way it works is you don't get another 3 command points when you upgrade to the next technology. It just improves the previous bonus from +2 to +3. So that's why I didn't get as many extra command points as I thought I would. But again, I could swear there was a time when it worked differently from that. Ooh, okay. See, here's the big Meklar fleet. This is what I was talking about, but they're in Dagon. So we're going to get my ship over here, and hopefully, I think maybe we can catch up before they attack. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But meanwhile, I'm destroying their economy, and that's the main thing. If we can actually cripple their monetary production, then they're not going to be able to sustain a large fleet of ships. But they definitely went the Dagon route, and so they have some troop transports here as well. It looks like they're not moving, so they have the ship positioned defensively. Okay, perfect. Ursulus 5 has grown. So we're going to be able to... Oh, wow. Yeah, these ships are stronger than mine. So I'm going to need to keep hitting them pretty hard. I'm going to keep moving, because again, if I can destroy their economy, they won't be able to support this fleet. Ursulus 5 has grown. Okay, that's fine with me. 8 turns until that advanced colony ship is done. It looks like they're not moving with that fleet, which is good. I'm just going to keep this fleet positioned here. I'm not going to do anything stupid, because I have my military outpost backing me up. And you know what else I need to do? Crap. I have been remiss about this. Hang on. So one of our... Yeah, better fleet beam defense, please. Space Factory, get over here. Build me... You get over there. I think those are my 2 space factories, if I'm not mistaken. I need to improve my military outposts. I have been totally remiss about that. I completely forgot. So we're going to work on that. Okay, Vigare Prime. You're a barren planet. I kind of need to terraform you, don't I? It's going to take 32 turns, though, so you're not quite ready for that. Let's go ahead and build a marine barracks so we get that production bonus. Starbase as well. No, not a starbase. Go ahead and build a battle station. And then a spaceport after that. Let's do it the other way around, because that's taking a long time. This population is super tiny at the moment. What if I did that? It's not that many more turns. No, I'm going to keep it that way. Okay. Palladia 3, you need government sport facility. You're behind on that. And a neutron collider. We'll keep you there for now. I'm going to try and keep my queues a little bit shorter, because my income is going up, but I'm obviously extremely concerned about... Wait, why are you... Okay, Space Factory. I'm extremely concerned about having my planets build a bunch of new buildings in 1 or 2 turns, and all of a sudden my income just vanishes. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on that. The Meklar and the Darlock have signed a truce, which is not good. That means we are going to have a little bit more trouble against them going forward. They have a bunch of colony ships in Uzith, which is their new capital system. And there's a black hole right there, a wormhole, rather, that someone could use to jump into Obaka if I were to control that system. See, this is why I'm glad that I put these defensive ships in place, because they are not actually moving to attack Vigair. Okay, so this space factory has arrived. Let's go ahead and... Well, first of all, we need to upgrade it. Why can't I... Oh! Wait a minute, why not? Am I confused? Do I not have access yet to the structure that I thought I did? Okay, my bad. So Advanced Military Outpost is actually a separate construction from the battle station. I thought it was the same. Maybe I just, yeah, I'm rusty, haven't played in a while. Okay, so that explains that. My bad. I was thinking that I could go ahead and upgrade those, but I can't ship. But now I'm on top of it. The space factories are ready to go. Let me withdraw them just one jump back to where they can survive if if there's a large battle that takes place anywhere. Trilar 2 has grown. This is our new planet in our home system. We can probably afford to buy off some construction projects right now. We have a lot of terraforming going right now. Let's go ahead and buy that off. And no, we're not going to buy that off. That's not necessary. This battleship on Trilar Prime, yeah, why not? That's a lot of money, but just to have another ship in place defending in case that large fleet does try and fly in, those extra turns could be huge. What do I want to build? Advanced colony ship, I guess. Alright, pollution, we're still okay here, but maybe go ahead and build an atmospheric renewer to make sure it stays down, or it doesn't climb as quickly if it starts climbing. And then robo-miners. Oh wow, we've got some research buildings to build here, and a spaceport, and a holo simulator. Good. Alright, so we'll queue those up. Okay, we've now arrived in the Obaka system. It seems like this planet is going to be the... I can't see how many population are on it right now, but well, there's currently a revolt happening here, so maybe let's not hit the planet that's revolting. Let's hit the one that's stable and give them a headache. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. They did a good amount of damage to that battleship that time. And we're going to bomb this colony to oblivion. Now I have to keep an eye on the edge of the system to see if they send a defending fleet in. Because right now, I think their defending fleet is in Uzith and Dagon. The nice thing about this is that as long as this fleet survives, I can keep them here. Goodbye. I can keep them here, and these systems can be considered more or less defended. Yes, there are pirates here, so I have to be careful about that. But I can send in colony ships and go ahead and have these building up. As long as I have a fleet here kind of blocking the way, it serves as both an offensive fleet and a defensive fleet. I can keep an eye on any ships that try and jump through and do damage to me in those new territories. Okay, Trilar Prime can go ahead and build a battle station. Absolutely. Followed by an advanced colony ship. Okay, this is an ocean world. We don't need to terraform them. Let's go ahead and build one of our fancy new battleships here on Palladia Prime, because I do need to have escort ships prepared. All right, so this battleship is done. We're going to send it to... we're going to send it right where I said I would, actually. All right, space factories are on their way. I'm going to actually modify your orders as well, because we don't need the space factories on the borders ready to build stuff until they can actually have something to build. I don't want to rush with that. Our income is staying nice and high despite these new buildings going up, which is encouraging. I mean, these planets are growing rapidly, and as planets grow, their income production is increasing. Pirate fleet detected near Meklon. Okay, so pirates have come back with a vengeance in just a few turns here. All right, let's finish bombing this planet. Okay, it might take 2 more turns to finish on this one. But again, we have decimated their economy at this point. They're going to have a really hard time keeping up any kind of fleet, which is exactly what we wanted. There's 2 ways to fight a war. You can attack the actual army, or you can pull the rug out from under the army's feet, as it were. Okay, so the pirate fleet is coming to annoy me, but I'm not concerned about them. Wow, okay, well, that was all that took. Obaka 2 no longer exists. Now, Ursulus 2 has done terraforming, so it is now a Terran planet. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get some deep-sea cooling set up, and then a battle station, because we need those command points. My income is going down a little bit. I need to keep an eye on that. Let's terraform you, and then do a battle station. 15 turns to terraform main prime up to an arid world. Meanwhile, we are, I feel like, just a few turns away from our advanced colony ships. But we also need to have escorts ready for those advanced colony ships. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. I might be able to peel some ships away from this defensive force, but I don't want to be stupid, because the Meklar still have a large fleet here. Ursulus 4 has grown. Nice. So the production slot is completely full now. Any future population will assist with food growth, which will then assist with research growth. So Ursulus 4 is a powerhouse planet at this point. All right, let's visit Obaka Prime. We're probably going to lose this battleship, aren't we? Fine. Oh, no, we kept it. Holy crap. I just wanted to get to that planet and start bombing them as rapidly as possible, despite the risk. So, leader level up. Fleet, beam defense. Oh, yeah, ship prepare per turn. That's handy right now. Let's stick with that, shall we? Yamarn 3 has grown. Did I already put new orders here? No, I didn't. Yamarn Prime has grown. Very nice. Okay, you definitely need that holo simulator, don't you, because of that striking population. Have you noticed that strikes are not as big of an issue as they have been in past episodes? They're not. It's generally better. We really do need to get these planets colonized. I feel like this is pivotal to our victory, is having this stuff colonized up before anyone else does. Particularly if someone were to come through the wormhole. So it looks like the Meklar actually do control some systems here. So, oh wow, look at this. They have some territory in Gemat as well, which I can tell when I zoom out because it's blue. So the Meklar have actually been, looks like, on the warpath a little bit. So we may not eliminate them in this particular phase of the campaign. We might just take them away from their initial area of population and destroy their economy in the process. Sorry, guys. You left your back door undefended, and I took advantage of it. That's kind of how it goes. Do I have any other worlds that are low gravity? I mean, Palladia 2 has pollution. I really wish you could look at your stuff while the turn was going through. Okay, here come these pirates, which is adorable. Auto-resolve, bye-bye. 2 little raiders, like 2 literal pirate frigates, just tried to attack me. All right, good. We have an advanced colony ship done at Ursulus 5. So let's go ahead and... How's pollution here? Minus 10, so we're fine. I need to start thinking about ships or systems where I want to do interplanetary administration soon, but not just yet. Ooh, this would be nice to have, but it's expensive as hell. All right, let's do that. And also, hang on, before I end this episode, let me look at espionage, because someone said something. Okay, yeah, I've got these 3 spies on counter-espionage right now. So we haven't had spies pop up in a while. So, I don't know. I guess I just kind of wanted to point that out, because just a couple of people have been like, oh, there's a lack of counter-espionage. I'm like, no. There's three relatively high-level spies. Actually, my highest-level spies that are on that. And actually, one of my spies is being held by the Meklar, so we need to look into that sooner than later. But yeah, that's in good shape. Let's go ahead and get this colony. Oh, wow, just 4 jumps, thanks to our Look at that. That's so awesome. See, jump gate in Maine, jump gate in Ursula. So it just goes straight to the system of interest. Okay, now let's go ahead and keep bombing here. All right, this is no longer a Meklar system. So now I kind of want to keep this fleet here and hang out just to defend. I don't feel the need to like continue trying to hit the Meklar too much. We'll see what I do in the next episode. I want to kind of think about it a little bit, but see, I can go ahead and use the ship here to defend, or use these ships to defend against anything that would try to come this way while I build up Terracus and Meklon. Another alternative is I could go ahead and jump back through and eliminate the pirate bases that have just popped up to where I'd have an easier time actually colonizing those systems. So that's something I will probably work on as well. But I'll do it in the next episode, and I'll go ahead and cut this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to follow along. New survival, science fiction, and/or simulation videos aired daily at 6 Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.